Just want to show you guys these organizers from Alien Space Savers. I'm going to do a video dedicated just to them because I've been actually using them for quite a while and they came out with some updated versions and they have the best stickers ever. No, this is not a paid video. No, they're not paying me to say anything about this. I just really like the product. This is their new wrench organizers. So they're actually taller and they'll hold larger wrenches even better. So this is a 24 millimeter. And as you can see, it's just a little bit under, so you could go up to probably a 36 and be just fine. And then they also have socket rails, so you can run a single row, you can run a dual row like this one, and you can link them together. So they actually have little links that you can run them the full length of your box, and then you can actually shorten them, so you can cut them and then fill up this entire space. So they're modular but not modular. But again, really great product. I have the old version, which I'll show you here in a second, and I've been using those for a year or so, maybe longer. I lose track of time, I'll be completely honest with you. So, and then obviously, because these all snap on there, if you have different sets, like your bit sets, and let's say some of them are a 1/4 inch, some of them are 3/8, and some of them are half, you can run them all on one rail, which I really like as well. So in this drawer, I have some Tekton / Ernst. I have some of my Alien Space Savers, and then I have some Toolbox Widget as well. So I'm just testing out different styles, kind of see how they hold up, see if they move around, see how they hold the wrenches, etc., etc. But as you can see, this is the older version, and they're aluminum rails, and I believe they still offer those, but you can adjust these however you want. So, pretty sure it's in here. As you can see, if I put them back where they go, I made some for these little small screwdrivers because I was tired of them just moving around. I didn't have a good spot for them. And so they just sit down perfectly in here, and I just turned them sideways. And then I have them here as well for my picks. I got some a free set of picks from Icon from Harbor Freight, and I have not put them in there. And then I've got my little screwdriver, so I'm still working on getting that finished up. And then I've got my punches and chisels here. Again, they're customizable, so if you want to put ratchets in there, wrenches, screwdrivers, however you want to set it up, that's what I really like about them. That's the cool modular part about them. Again, these are the old versions that I have set up, and then the new versions I feel like are even better. And I've got my stubbies, and then I've got even these long double box ends from Snap-on as well in here, and they've held up great. I had these set up in my mobile workstation for a while until I turned it into my Diag cart. But yeah, highly recommend checking them out, seeing if it's a good option for you. The one great thing about organizing stuff nowadays is there's no shortage of different companies doing things, and I'm using a bunch of different companies and brands, and there's things I like and don't like about a lot of them, which is why I'm grateful and thankful that I have a bunch of different options, so that way I can customize the drawers whichever way works for me. And that's kind of what I recommend, honestly, is buying a little bit from each company and then kind of setting it up that way, seeing what works best for you, and then setting your drawers up that way. Because as I did in my organization series, when I set all of this stuff up and did my drawers the way I did before, when I kind of had it set up like this, when I did that organization series, my goal was to see how much space I could create in this cart, because my first thought was, I'm out of room. Well, I did that whole series and found out, no, I wasn't out of room. I just wasn't utilizing the space very well. So I used a lot of Toolbox Widget in that one for my sockets, which are still some of my favorite for sockets, because as you can see, you don't waste a lot of space. You utilize a ton of the space because they are modular. You can add and take away from them. And again, do the same thing that you can as the Alien Space Savers and run 1/2 inch, 3/8, 1/4 inch, however you want, which is a really nice option as well. So that, again, that's why I say each one, every company, every product out there has its pros and cons. So definitely highly recommend. And as I continue to finish my organization throughout my toolbox and whatnot, I will update y'all, do a full toolbox tour and all of that jazz to kind of walk you through exactly how everything is set up. If you have any questions, throw them down in the comments. Appreciate y'all watching. We'll catch you on the next one.